Welcome to Rooted in Purpose with Donna Barbier, a podcast designed to help you grow beyond your stuck potential through faith, leadership, legacy, and growth. Because some of the most powerful growth in life happens underground. Now let's grow together. Welcome, friends, and welcome back to Rooted in Purpose. I'm Donna Barbier, and I am so grateful that you're here with me today. I'd like to start today's episode off with a scripture, Colossians 3:23-24. Whatever you do, work at it with all your heart, as working for the Lord and not for human masters. Over the first 9 episodes of Rooted in Purpose, we have established foundational truths. Purpose isn't found accidentally. Growth happens beneath the surface. Faith is our foundation. Leadership begins within. Consistency, courage matters. Purpose requires intentional choices. Episode 10 shouldn't simply say, live on purpose. You've already heard why purpose matters. Now it's time to answer a different question. What does purpose actually look like on an ordinary Tuesday? When most people hear the word purpose, they imagine something big, a calling, a dream, a career. But what if purpose isn't something that we step into one day? What if purpose is something that we practice today? Not when life slows down or the kids are grown, not when we finally get that promotion or that we have more money in the bank, and not when our circumstances become easier, but today. Because purpose isn't reserved for extraordinary moments. We talked about this last week. Purpose is found in our ordinary faithfulness. And today I want to explore what it really looks like to live on purpose every single day. And I think you might be just a little bit surprised by my answer. I think one of the biggest misconceptions we have is believing that purpose is somewhere out in front of us, like it's this big mass waiting on us to arrive, right? We say things like, I just wish I could figure out what my purpose in life is, or what God's plan for my life is. I'm wanting more clarity. I'm trying to find my calling. And those aren't bad statements or questions, but sometimes we're so busy searching for tomorrow's assignment that we neglect today's obedience. I'm going to say that again. Sometimes we are so busy searching for tomorrow's assignment that we neglect today's obedience. Jesus didn't simply tell people where they would eventually go or end up. He invited them to follow him today. Purpose isn't just a destination. It's a direction. What if you've already been given today's assignment? Maybe it's loving on your family well, or serving your clients with excellence, encouraging a friend, being honest when it's difficult, keeping your word, or praying before reacting. Those things may never trend on social media, but guess what? Those things, heaven notices. Every day is your ministry. So often we divide life into sacred and ordinary. Church is spiritual and everything else is just life. But Scripture doesn't make that distinction. No, it combines it all into one. God is present in boardrooms, y'all, in classrooms. He's at home in your kitchens, in the offices that you go to every day at work, in your grocery stores while you're shopping for food to put on the table, in your conversations with friends over coffee. Everywhere you go, you carry the opportunity to reflect Christ. And this may surprise you. Sometimes the most purposeful things that you can do isn't accomplish more. It's simply being fully present. How many conversations do we have while thinking about the next meeting? How many dinners do we eat at the table with our family while checking our phones? How often are we physically somewhere while we're mentally somewhere else? Purpose flourishes where presence lives. Jesus was never rushed. He noticed people others overlooked. He listened, he stopped, he saw. I'd like to challenge you this week. Choose one relationship where you will intentionally slow down and give someone your full attention. Maybe invite them to a coffee and just simply catch up. Phones on silent, face down on the table. No distractions for at least 45 minutes to an hour. The impact that you will make will not just be felt by them, but you will feel it as well. So I'd like to leave you with one question. Not what's your 5-year plan or what's your dream, but simply this: how will you live on purpose today? Who needs encouragement? Who can you serve? Where can you choose patience instead of frustration? Where can you replace hurry with presence? Where can you honor God in something that seems ordinary? Because purpose isn't waiting for you somewhere in the future. It's waiting for your next decision. So as you go into this week, remember this: you don't have to change the whole world today. You simply have to be faithful in the part of it that God has entrusted to you. Live intentionally, love generously, lead humbly, and wherever God has planted you today, grow there. Thank you for spending this time with me here at Rooted in Purpose. If today's episode has encouraged you, I'd love for you to share it with someone who needs the reminder that purpose isn't found in extraordinary moments. It's lived out in our ordinary faithfulness. Until next time, I'm Donna Barbier. Grow deeper, live on purpose, stay rooted in truth. Thank you for spending this time with me today on Rooted in Purpose. If this episode encouraged you, share it with someone who may need the reminder that growth is still happening, even in the hidden seasons. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe so we can continue growing together every week. And until next time, keep growing through every season you're planted in.